I've got Jacoby Shaddix from Papa Roach.
What's going down?
What have you been up to?
Oh, we just finished up. We did a run through Europe and just one UK date. Started playing some new material, which was great, and so now I just flew in from Frankfurt.
You've been in Germany today?
Ja, wir sind Germany. Das Rock'n'Roll ist gut, ja.
My Name ist Olga. It's actually Russian, so, you know.
Yeah.
But I think I will leave that for today. But I'm so excited. Papa Roach, 7th album.
Yeah, it's a trip for us. I mean, to look back at, the last, since 99, 2000 is when we came out with our first major label record, and, where we've been and how many places we've toured and how many records we've sold and how many shows we've played. Mm-hmm. It's just been, it's a trip. So, with our new release, Time for Annihilation, we kind of wanted to do a bit of a different type of release. So, it's half of it's live and then half of it's studio. So you kind of get a bit of the retrospective of, some of our hits from the past as well as fan favorites, and then new material so we can kind of take our fans on a ride to where we're headed.
Did you and the guys at the beginning ever think it was going to be as big?
Hell no. No way, no how. I was like, I just wanted to play rock and roll, so I didn't have we lived in a really boring town, and so that was just our escape.
Was it like a country kind of place?
Well,
in the middle of nowhere?
It was in between Sacramento and San Francisco, so
Right.
It was pretty cool. I mean, if we wanted to go see rock shows, you just had to drive like an hour. Our town, Vacaville, was the town where everybody broke down in
Yeah.
on their way in between those cities.
Lovely.
And so there was nothing going on. It's actually, translated from Spanish to English as Cowtown.
I'm kind of getting these pictures of it. You know the movie What's Eating Gilbert Grape?
Oh yeah, it's a little bit like that, in
Is
the
it?
backwoods of it, yeah.
Yeah, you see, I'm from the country in Ireland,
Oh,
and
you a country girl, huh?
yeah, I am. Country girls know how to kick ass, big style. Anyway, the music, really exciting producer, David Bendeath, isn't it? From Paramore.
David, he's just amazing. He's like the 5th member of Papa Roach. It's kind of cool because he comes from the musician side of it and the artist side, so he sees both perspectives as well as, being on the producer side. And so, there was a song called One Track Mind that we came in with a version of it, and he was like, that's cool, it's good, but it ain't great.
Yeah.
And we're like, all right. And he's like, well, first of all, the tempo, it's too slow. You guys sound like old men playing rock. You guys need to kick up the tempo 6 BPM. And so we kicked up the tempo and then wrote a new chorus to it. And it just breathed a whole new life into the song. And so he was definitely an important part of, this record. And
I think you need that, don't you? Like after a certain amount of time and you've been doing, the same kind of thing.
yeah, I mean, for us, it's like, it kind of sounds weird, but I equate music to sex. If you do it the same way, the same routine,
It gets
the
a
same
bit
person,
boring.
It's got to put a wig on her or something, like mix it up a little. Call her Susie, I don't know.
I should try that.
Yeah,
maybe.
break out the wig on him and do a little role play and he will flip out. But, it's like we always want to push it with our music and try new things. And, I think that's what's really helped Papa Roach maintain our relevance as a rock band is our evolution and our sound. Especially at the major labels right now, it's kind of tough for rock bands. They're very...
Yeah, people aren't really getting the choice, are they? You buy this kind of music because this is what's on Pop Idol or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, for us, it's like, that's why I joined a rock and roll band, was
Yeah.
to take myself out of that and really chase my own dream. And, I mean, being in a rock band, it gives me the opportunity to be a free thinker and think for myself. And, I think that,
Absolutely.
For our fans, that's what they want. They want to like what they like. And that's what's cool about rock music. It's about the underground. That's where it's born and that's where it lives. And, occasionally rock comes out, and runs the show for a while. And then, sometimes it goes back underground again, but it's like, we're still here. It doesn't matter.
So, Jacoby, the new album is called Time for Annihilation. When do you think you're going to turn up in Belfast and play us some tracks from that album?
It's funny that you ask, is we're coming on Taste of Chaos tour. It's in November and December, and at the end of the tour, we are breaking off at the end of the run, and we're coming over to Ireland. So
Brilliant.
Yeah, we're stoked.
And can I ask you something, like a personal question?
Sure.
You've got a lot of markings on your body. You've got a lot of tattoos. What's your favorite one?
I got one right now that I'm working on. It's a full back piece of a lion's head. I'm a Leo.
Ow.
And so it's sick. It's like American traditional.
Kind of sounds
mixed
sore.
with- It was the most painful tattoo I've ever gotten, and I just got the outline done, so now I have to go back through and shade it and color it.
So your first single is called Kicking the Teeth. We have been playing it loads and loads on the Z. And
Oh, killer. Thank you.
Listeners love it. It's class.
Right on. I appreciate it. When we went in to go write new material for this record, we wanted to kind of go with a bit more of a modern sound. And so Kicking the Teeth was right up that alley. It's got the synth loop and some keyboard sounds and some beat loop sounds and stuff like that. And I think it's just a different song. I think it works really well when we play it live. It's got that sing-along in it. And it's just a fun song.
Well, thank you so much for hooking up with us today, Jacoby.
Hey, right on for banging the track.
And new album going to be released August the 30th, 2010. Time for Annihilation. Thank you so much, Jacoby.
All good. Rock on.
Okay, take care. God bless.